Rumi. Could you scoot over? I want to see if there's anything good on. Yeah, I've got my bandana on again, so what? I like the look. I always have, you know me. Always been a bandana kind of person. Oh, and hats. Particularly winter hats. Just ones that cover the whole head. It's a look that suits me, I think. Especially Santa hats. But that's probably just because I love Christmas so much. It's my favorite time of the year. It always has been. That's why I go all out on decorating. I even start before Halloween. Ooh, hey, there's a Christmas movie on. This one hasn't been on TV yet this year. This one usually starts playing much later in the season. I always love this one though. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. Especially the end. And the beginning. And the middle. Okay, I guess I just love this movie. Oh, uh, hey, sorry to get your hopes up about keeping you company and watching a Christmas movie with you, and then suddenly having to retreat back to my room, but I've got to take this. It's work. Would you mind taping this for me? This call might take a while. Boss man loves to talk. Thanks, you're the best. Hey, boss. No, don't worry, I can talk. It's always a good time. I think I found the perfect roommate, Mr. Claus. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm telling you, they love the season as much as I do. My productivity's been up tenfold since I moved in. Though I'm sure you've noticed that. You tend to notice just about everything. That's one of your greatest strengths, sir. Oh, and so humble, too. I'm serious, Santa. You're the most observant. Uh, uh-oh. Hey, boss. I might need to call you back. They're, standing right outside the door. The one I apparently forgot to lock. Yeah, alright. I'll talk to you later, sir. Say hi to Blitzen for me. Thanks. Um, how, how much of that did you, oh, all of it. Good to know. So, yeah, this probably explains a lot, doesn't it? The, massive amounts of holiday cheer, the constant headwear like I'm hiding something, the short stature. It's all been for the same reason. I'm one of Santa's elves. Yeah, I figure you might have a ton of questions. Well, let me get the big one out of the way. No, you are actually not supposed to know about this. And it's only by nature of him being the best person in the world that Santa won't have me executed for such a devastating mistake. But now that the cat's out of the bag, you absolutely, categorically cannot tell anyone. Understand? Good. Thank you. If word gets out that not only is Santa real, but his elves are hidden amongst regular members of society, then that's going to reflect very badly on me. Why do we hide? Well, in short, people are greedy. If they found out Santa was real, he would not stop being harassed. People would interrogate him about presents they never got, or bombard him with hundreds of increasingly ridiculous wishes, or demand he puts them on the nice list. And he's a nice guy, but he knows that. He knows what people can be like. He knows all too well the disappointment of getting an impossible request and then not being able to fulfill it. He couldn't imagine dealing with that 100,000 times over. So yeah, there's a very good reason we have to hide who we are. If people knew the truth, greed would take over. And we like to think that it wouldn't, and maybe with 90% of people it actually wouldn't, but it's the other 10% I'm worried about. Thank you. I'm glad my secret's safe with you. Hmm? Oh, right, yeah. The stuff I was talking about with Santa. Well, yeah, it's all true. You seem to be a big fan of the holiday season, and your enthusiasm about it is actually increased my productivity. I work better when I'm surrounded by Christmas cheer. I've been able to get so many more toys done since you came into my life, and don't think that goes unnoticed. I might have to give it back in kind. What do I mean? Well, let's just say you can expect more presents than usual under the tree this year. Think of it as a thank you for being such a positive and festive influence. I know you're humble enough that you'll probably deny that you helped at all, but let me tell you, you've been nothing but helpful since I got here. Even before you knew I was an elf. I told you that I couldn't reveal anything about my job, and you just accepted it. That made things so much easier because I felt like I didn't have to jump through hoops in order to hide the secret from you. And last year, when I had to go on that business trip, you didn't question anything, which was good because if you had read the tickets, you would have seen it was to the North Pole, and that might have raised a lot of suspicion. Well, okay, yes, the surprise was ruined, but it's my fault, not yours. If I hadn't stupidly left the door wide open when talking to Santa, things probably would have kept being exactly how they've always been. Me hiding my elf ears under a bandana, and you watching Christmas movies and singing carols a little too loudly when I'm trying to work. Nah, it's okay. I honestly don't mind. I much prefer that to no carols at all. I mean, I'm an Arctic elf. We're predisposed to loving Christmas, so of course singing Christmas carols isn't going to bother me. I'm really glad that you're not upset that I lied to you. I feel like I need to make it up to you, though. Hmm. Hey, out of curiosity, is there something you've always really wanted for Christmas? Just checking.